Vishnu Gurudevo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. Oh. If anybody has that printed version, it will be better. We were studying Sadhanapanchakam or Panchakam, also called Upadesha Pancharatma. So far we have seen three shlokas and we are studying fourth shloka. The last instruction was Shudhyadhischa chigitsyatam pradidinam bhikshaushadham bhujyatam swadvannam natu yachyatam vidhivashad praptena santushyatam shitoshnaadi vishahyatam natu vridha vakyam samucharyatam Audasinyamabhipsyadam janakripa naishthuryamusrijyadam Shitoshnadi vishahyatam Natu vridha vakyam samucharyatam Audasinyamabhipsyatam Janakripa naishthuryamusrijyadam. Shitoshnadi vishahyata. Vishahyata. See, the greatest sadhana or wealth a seeker must have is titiksha. In the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, Titikshasva Bharata. In our life, pleasure and pain will come and go. So many persons will come in praise of you, or some may come cursing you. So praise and curse. Like that, happiness and sorrows, miseries. Always these dualities will come and go. These dualities are agamapayinaha. So says Bhagavan in the Gita. Agamapayinaha anityaha tan titikshasva bharata. O Bharata, you do titiksha. Titiksha is, roughly we can translate as forbearance, but it is accepting the dualities with equanimity of mind. That is titiksha. It is well defined by Bhagavan Bhashyakara himself. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purvakam chinta vilaparahitam sa titiksha shubhamata. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam, forbearing all sorrows. Apratikara purvakam, without a tinge of revenge. That is the diksha. See, in our life, we have to accept sorrows. There is no other way than accepting sorrows. But in many a case, when pleasures come, when wealth comes, when happiness comes, we will forget ourselves, who we are. So simply forbearing sorrows or the negativities of life, that won't do. Both the dualities, pleasure and pain, praise and curse, heat and cold, all these dualities we have to accept with equanimity of mind. That is an essential sadhana always a seeker must keep. So it is taught here. Shitoshnadi vishahyatam. Vishahyatam. There V stands for well. Vishahyatam. You accept. You must have forbearance. You must take these dualities. Shitoshnadi. Shita and Ushna. And the like. Adi means and the like. All dualities. See, when pleasure comes, we are happy. But some pain comes, or we are very happy when people come and praise us. You are a good man, this, that. We are very happy with it. Even though we are not showing outwardly, we will be feeling happiness inside. But when somebody comes and curses, all our balance goes. So here it is taught, Shitoshnadi Vishahyatam. All dualities you accept with the same equanimity of mind. Through constant practice, this is possible. Every sadhaka can have this state with constant practice. So, observing our own life, always studying from our own experience, always see each and every moment we are getting newer and newer experiences. If we are observing, we will find they are real teachers in our life. So accepting lessons from them, of course, we can have this. We can have this. So the teaching is, the dualities, they will come and go, forbear. Don't be taken away by them. Have equanimity always. Let 100 people come and praise you. Let 100 come and curse you. Both are not affecting you. You are above this both. So Shitoshna Divishahiyatam. Next is another most important teaching. Natu vridha vakyam samucharyatam. Vridha, meaningless. Vakyam samucharyatam. Ucharyatam. You talk. Na samucharyatam, don't talk. Stop talking. What? Vridha vakya, meaningless words. See how much energy we are daily losing through these meaningless talks. Always we are talking this and that. Just sit and analyze daily before going to sleep. Take it 1 or 2 minutes. How many unwanted talks I did today? Just take an account of that. Don't say tomorrow I will not do that. Don't say that. But just take an account today. Then we will find more than 50% of our talks were meaningless, unwanted. And the energy of sadhana, which he is accumulating through his sadhanas, they are being lost through unwanted talks. Here talks means not talks only. So many vyavaharas, relations. So we must keep a vigilant eye how our own sense organs are working. We must take an account of that. We must observe that. So here Bhagavan Bhashyakara says, Vridha vakyam na samuccharyata. Don't talk meaningless things. Don't waste your energy. Time is precious. Not a single second will come back. A single second in our life, it won't come back. Gone is gone. So, how our talks must be? How should we talk? In detail, Acharyas taught us. There are 3 considerations. One, what we are speaking must be truthful things. Second, we must talk in a sweet tone. Then, loving. Priya, Hita and Satya. 3 considerations are there. Which is the basic consideration? Satya. Because we cannot speak untruth. We cannot speak untruth. So what we are speaking must be truth. What is truth? That which we know according to pramanas. Yatha pramana avagatam. Bhagavan Bhashyakara says in the Bhashya of Taittiriya Upanishad, Yatha pramana avagatam yad vaktavyam tadvada. This is an instruction we must always remember in mind. Yatha pramana avagatam. That which you have realized through valid means of knowledge, that only you speak out. Then, if we are observing that, half of our talks will go. There is no doubt in that. Don't waste our energy through unwanted talks. Not only wasting energy, there is a famous saying, iti vadanti dandaha he juhve bahumavada toya paradhe krutetu sthana bhramsho bhavet mama. It is a prayer. And who is doing this prayer? Our teeth. Teeth are doing this prayer. And it is addressed to tongue. Oh my tongue, don't speak this and that. Always remember. Because if you are committing any mistake, I will be misplaced. The problem is not for you. You are creating the problem and I am suffering. I will be misplaced. So always in life, we must remember this. That's a beautiful sloka. Iti vadanti dandaha. Thus says the teeth. Hey jihve, hey oh tongue, bahuma vada, don't speak more. Toya paradhe krutetu. If you are making any mistake, sthana bhramsho bhavet mama, I will be misplaced. So, control our tongue. Control our tongue. That is most important, not only for sannyasins, everybody, but to everybody. But for sadhakas, this is most important because the channel through which we are losing our energy is mainly this one. Tongue. Unwanted talks. Unwanted talks. You see how much dhatu shakti we are losing through our unwanted talks. It is too much. So sadhaka must have control over his talks, his tongues. So, nato vradha vakyam samucharyatam. And the next teaching is audasinyam abhipsyatam. Abhipsyadam, you observe. What? Audasinyam. Audasinyam is udasinasya bhavaha audasinyam. Udasina. From where that term comes, see, ud means higher. Asina means sitting. Ud, the meaning of the prefix ud is higher. And asina is one who is sitting. So udasina is sitting in a higher plane. When two parties are there quarreling in between, without being a party to both, one is sitting above. He is udasina. Here, the place of the world is always around us. Place of the world. Always it is going around. We are observing. We are in this world. But we must be udasina. Above this. Above the mundane activities. World will be like this. It won't change. But we must be above that. So being or keeping ourselves above the activities of the world, dualities of the world, that is audasinya. This a sadhana must keep. Otherwise, we will be a party to some. Some means there are two opposites. Two opposite parties are there, quarreling. We will be one. No. A sadhana must always be above both, above the worldly activities. It is true that he is in the world. We are living in this world. Nobody is going away from this world. But even when we are living in this world, all the activities are around us, we must be above them. Then only we can be above the world. Otherwise we will be a party inside. Wherever we go, whether it is Grihasthashrama or Sannyasashrama, so many politics will be there. When there is only one husband and one wife in one house, even there so many problems will be there. When two are there, problems will be there. Even in the Vaikuntha it is there. Even if you go to Kailasa, there will be much more problems. Because one is sitting on the lap, other is sitting on the head. So what will happen? In the case of Vaikuntha, it is only one Lakshmi. But when we go to Kailasa, one is on the lap and the other is on the head. Everywhere there will be problems. The only thing we can or we have to is be above. When we are above, we can observe everything in the Sakshi Bhava. Normally we are having Sakshi Bhava when the problem is about some others. Yes, I am Sakshi, I am seeing. But when the problem is ours, then it is different. Then it is different. So here the teaching is Audasinyam abhipsyatam. Then Janakripa naishturyam utsrajyatam. This is a much more higher teaching. It is very difficult to comprehend. See, Janakripa naishturyam utsrajyatam. Janeshu kripa, Janakripa. Janeshu naishturyam, Jana naishturyam. Utsrajyadam, get rid of or renounce. But both Jana Kripa and Jana Naishturyam. Kripa is compassion. Naishturyam is cruelty. Both are opposite. Here Bhagavan Bhashyakara says, you get rid of both. Why? Kripa must be there. Always we must have compassion within. Yes, compassion must be there. And it must automatically come out from pure love. There is no doubt in that. But here, to a sadhaka who is moving through Nivritti Marga, it is taught always the world will be like this. If you are moving always with compassion, if you are going to create problems to others, both will hinder your sadhana. That never means you must not have love, you must not have compassion. It never means so. But see, in the name of compassion and love, always we are going in so many social activities, building this, building that. Huh? That is good. Of course that is good. That service mind is the best thing we can have. But for a sadhaka, it is obstruction. Some may not accept this teaching. We can accept this teaching, we can negate this teaching. We can criticize Bhagavan Bhashyakara. No, this is not good. You are saying wrong. We can say we have that right. That is the beauty of our Shastra. We can even criticize our Guru. But Bhagavan Bhashyakara clearly says, for a spiritual seeker who is moving in the path of Nivritti Marga, renunciation, he must be above the world. So seeing the poverty, seeing the pain, seeing the troubles people have, when we are bound by compassion, it will hinder the path of spiritual seeker. Then there comes a question. Those realized souls, they have naturally flowing compassion from them. Gurus, great gurus we have seen, they have that compassion freely flowing towards the world. Yes, it is there. It is quite natural for them. But here the teaching is to a sadhaka who is in the path of Nivritti Marga. The world always it will have problems. The world always it will have troubles. But a sadhaka must be above all, and he must not be bound or chained by the feeling of both cruelty and compassion. So Jana Kripa and Jana Naishthurya. Nishthurata. Naishthurya means cruelty. And Kripa means compassion. Both these you must get rid of. You must be above these. Or there is another meaning. What is that? See, when you are in the path of renunciation, you have renounced the world, you have accepted that quest where everything else is immaterial or irrelevant. Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Hearing that teaching, we are in the path. So when we are moving in the path of Lord, people will come with kripa, people will come with so many cruelties. Not that it is ours. Once more, not that it is ours, but people will come with those against us. Oh Swami, you are a great man. I am loving you. I am caring you. With so many compassion, people will come. Or in some other places, they will come to attack you. Who are you? Wearing the ochre cloth. You are a social parasite. Huh? So, people will come with nishthurata. People will come with compassion. Take both in the same mode. When you are not accepting that, The dualities world is paying to you. Don't expect love and care and respect in all places. We will get bored. If somebody in this world is worshipping us, or caring us, or praising us, there will be somebody to curse. There is no doubt in that. When one pan is down, one must go up. We cannot help that. That is the law of the universe. So, when we are in the path of Atma, Jnanecha, Atmiya Sadhana, Adhyatmika Sadhana, there is no translation for Atma. That is why I am using the Atmiya Sadhana, Adhyatmika Sadhana and all. It has nothing to do with spirit or spirituality. Spirit is another thing and Atma is entirely different. Atma is Atma. So when we are in search of Atma, or we are to be established in Atma, we must not be moved by these dualities. People will come and worship, they will pour compassion, or they will come even to kill us. When we are walking, when we are leading the life of a mendicant, Parivrajaka, we will have to face so many dualities. There is no doubt in that. So, a sadhaka must be above this. Janakrupa, Naishturyam, Utsrujyam. These two meanings we have to keep in mind. One, you must be above this. Second meaning is, world will come with compassion or cruelty against you. Compassion for you or cruelty against you. You must be above both. That means we must be established in ourselves. There is a beautiful word in Sanskrita which we cannot translate into any other language. That is swastha. Swastha. What is the translation of swastha? There is no translation, we can explain. Swastha is swasmin tishtadi iti swastha. One who is residing in himself, that is swastha. One who is residing in himself or herself, whatever it is. What's that meaning? See? Just think where we are staying. When my friend came, with all happiness, I was to approach him and wish him some good morning or something. But he didn't pay any attention. With a big face, he passed away. Then I was so sad. And one another man, when he saw me in such a peril, he asked, "What happened to you, Swami?" "I am so sad." "Why?" Then I saw my friend, he didn't even wish me good morning. Or he didn't smile. "What for you?" "If he didn't smile, what happened to you?" What is the meaning he didn't smile? Some of his muscles in the face contracted and some other muscles. See? That is smiling, nothing else. So I was sitting on the muscles of my friend and I am saying I am a sannyasi. So be in ourselves. That is swastha. A swastha is always above the dualities of the world. Always. When we are above the dualities of the world, then only we are swastha. So here, Audasinyam abhipsyadam janakrupa naishturyam utsrijyadam. Don't long for other people's compassion or kindness. Don't go for other people's enmity or cruelty towards you. You are above both. Always think within. And the last shloka, most important shloka, which are the final step towards Brahmanishtata, is Ekande sukhamasyatam pajatare chetas samadhiyatam purnatmasu samikshyatam jagadidam tadbadhidam drisyatam prakarma pravilapyatam chitibaladnapyuttaraishlisyatam prarabdham tiha bhujyatam adha para brahmatmana sthiyatam. Ekande sukhamasyatam paratare chetas samadhiyatam purnatmasu samikshyatam jagadidam tadbadhidam drisyatam. Prakarma pravilapyatam chitibaladnapyuttaraishlisyatam prarabdham tiha bhujyatam adha para brahmatmana sthiyatam. Ekande sukham asyatam. Asyatam. Please sit. Where? Ekante. In a solitary place. How? Sukham. Sukham. Sukham here means the Sanskrit translation must be anayasena, without any effort, effortlessly. Without any effort, you sit in a solitary place. This teaching is very primary teaching. Now, here in the last shloka it is, how? No, this is not a primary teaching. This is not a basic teaching. Because you see, sukhamasyatam, without effort, you sit in a solitary place. Where is a solitary place? See, let me share one experience. It was before my sannyasa. I was moving here and there, wandering. And somehow I reached Delhi railway station. Somehow means without ticket. Yes. That is the way. So, in the Delhi railway station, so many noise and voice. How many trains are coming and going? In between, tea vendors, this, that. There's a whole sound box like thing. Then, in the 6th platform, in the midst of all this noise and voice, on a cement bench, there was a Mahatma sitting. was seeing him for the first time. But his face was beaming. That radiation of light, the aura he had around, naturally it attracted this boy to him, and he prostrated. Do not know who he is. Then that Mahatma, in a low voice, he uttered, Karmanya karmaya pashed akarmani cha karmaya. Sa buddhiman manusheshu sa yukta kritsna karma krit. Go. Nothing else. Karmanya karmaya pashed. One who is seeing or one who is realizing inactivity in the midst of activity, and one who is seeing or realizing activity in the midst of inactivity, he is a wise man. He is a man of knowledge. Nothing is there for him to know. That is the meaning of that Gita shloka. And after chanting this Mahatma said, go. Finished. Nothing else. No more talks. Nothing. See, to be in a solitary place, to be lonely, is not an easy affair. We may go to a forest, we can sit inside a cave, but still the whole world will be with us. The whole world will be with us. There was a king. His name was Suradhan. His enemy king attacked his country, and there was a big war. And in that battle, this Suradha lost. But somehow he got his life. The other king didn't kill him. Then he was living as an ordinary householder in a house. A king. He was a king earlier, and now an ordinary householder. How he will lead his life? So one day, he decided to get out of his house. He decided to go to a forest, and he did so. Because nobody was paying attention to him. His wife, his children, nobody was caring him. So disgusted, he went out and he entered a forest. When he reached the forest, his mind was revolving around the house. What my wife might be doing now. What my children, what they are doing now. He was so disturbed. Then he walked through that forest. He saw a man sitting. He was in a sad mood, like this. He was sitting. And this man asked, the king asked, who are you? Why you are sitting in this forest? My name is Samadhi, and I was doing business. I was a businessman. And when my business went well, everybody was with me in the house, in the village. But when I became old and my business went down, I was kicked out of the house. I was kicked out of the house. And now I am in the forest. Then why you are sad? I am thinking about them. about my wife, my children, and those who kicked me out of my house, I am thinking about them. Both in the same situation. One came out of home, the other was forced to go out of home. Now both were in a forest, in a solitary place, lonely place, no other human beings, but their mind was wandering. So they decided to meet a great man, and they walked in search of a scholar, a wise man, and they met a rishi, Sumedha Rishi, and they asked this question, what is happening with us? We renounced the house, we are in the forest, but our mind is in the house. What is happening? Then Sumedha said, all these are her place. All these are the place of the grandmother. You know, grandmother? Maya. Who else? The goddess. Shakti. Prakriti. Whatever you call. All these are place of her. And then he narrates about the greatness of Devi. That is Durga Saptashati or Devi Mahatmya. So, to be in a solitary place is not that easy affair, because our mind is there wherever we go. Always it is taking a bundle of samskaras. Just like we may ask to somebody, are you taking rest? Swami, you take rest. I am so tired, then why should I take rest? See? You know that? Taking rest. That's a phrase, no? We are tired, we have to have rest. But even then we are taking rest. We should not take rest. Whole bundle of samskaras we are not ready to put. Always we are holding that bundle and we are moving. That is the problem. So, to be in a solitary place is not an easy affair. Mind must be calm. And our intellect must be focused. And it must be in that supreme principle without any vacillation, without any wandering. So it is instructed here, ekante sukhamasyatam. Without effort, you must sit in ekanta. Ekante sukhamasyatam. Then paratare cheta samadhiyatam. Paratare cheta samadhiyatam. Samadhiyatam. Samadhi is one-pointed attention. One-pointed attention. That is samadhi. Where we have to meditate or where we have to have that one-pointed attention, paratare. Param is supreme. Parataram, higher than the supreme. Is it there? That means that which is above all the vyavahara plane, all the transactional plane. What is that? From which all this transactional play comes. That is paratara. You meditate on that. Be established in that. For that alone, all the basic sadhanas were performed. So be one with that. Paratare, in the highest, paratare, chetaha, your intellect, samadhiyatam. Keep your intellect, keep your buddhi, keep your mind, keep all antakarana in the highest. So through constant practice, this is possible. Constant practice is required for this. So, ekande sukhamasyatam paratare chetas samadhiyatam. Then, purnatmasu samiksyatam. What is the meaning of purnatmasu samiksyatam? We can discuss tomorrow. Purnatmasu samikshya. Atma is Purna. Samikshya means you observe or you see, you realize. Susamikshya. Su is there. Sushtu. The best way. For that, all the sadhanas, all the 4 shlokas, and here ekande sukhamasyatam, paratare chetas samadhiyatam, all these instructions were for this result only. This is the goal, this is the aim. Purnatmasu samikshata. We can discuss that tomorrow. Now I think today we can conclude. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave